Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4. It's the Kaiserreich mod. We're playing as the Kingdom of Canada, and the most fierce fighting of the entire war has been here in the jungles of southern Africa. Not South Africa, we're not actually there yet, but southern Africa. It's been pretty fierce. We're also trying to get some fleets out to the area of the Bengal Sea? West Bengal? What is this called? Bay of Bengal. Thank you very much. We're trying to get some ships out there so we can do a naval invasion of Indonesia. But we are pushing over here. I mean, supplies have still been mostly sparse, although it's a little bit better here, because we're actually spreading out these tanks a little bit now, so some of the supplies are getting there. We've also got a handful of tanks somewhere over here, assigned to do a beeline to the South African victory points, if at all possible. And actually, when these tanks finish taking that naval base, I'm going to get to be a link to the south to get that naval base, and also collect a couple of these victory points along the way, and really run up the coast over here as much as possible, which should be okay. More naval bases and fewer victory points for the other side. Get that capitulation going on. We still have some motorized brigades here. We're actually a little short on light tanks to actually do all the conversions. Although really right now one of the problems I'm still mostly concerned about is the overall lack of supplies. You're going to run back there, but that's okay. We did take that victory point here and here, which is nice. And we've actually got supplies for these fellows over here, which are going to be handy. And I think these guys are completely cut off, so we can just wait for them to starve out slightly. Although it's possible they've just gone and reclaimed this area over here. I'm going to go and attack them just to keep them a little pinned down so they can't run down there and perhaps escape. We'll see how it goes. We've got one nuke at the ready, although due to lack of general air coverage in terms of like not having airports, we've got a lack of opportunity targets to use our nukes on. Kind of a funny problem to have, but it is there. You can go ahead and finish that up. Meanwhile, my tanks are still there now, officially pushing into South Africa, the Republic of South Africa, which is part of the Middle Europe faction over here, aligned with Germany. Pushing along the south. Let's take a look at the victory conditions. German Empire close to capitulating, not quite there. We've only lost 140k in this bizarre sub-war over here. I don't know what happens with the war. And well, honestly, Hoi 4 has some really weird sort of like stops and starts to wars, and it seems to be doubly so in Kaiserreich over here. But if we compare like 140 on our side, like 140,000 people, psst, who cares? It's nothing. It's just like endless piles of dead body. But there are more piles of dead body on the other side over here. Nearly 1 million dead Germans in, I think maybe this particular, I don't know. That might include everything in Europe, or it might be weird. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, we might not be able to continue any more pushing over here. Although there is a bit of a possibility we might be able to wrap around these guys and cut off a little bit more of their supply things. Also here, I think we can maybe just scooch forward there and be okay. But it's not actually that important for us to go and... no, sorry, you could have definitely gone that way. It's not as important for us to go and push with the Green Army the same way here, because our tanks are now... Now that we've got some space between things, let's go and grab one of these tanks and just lose that battle, apparently. I don't want to get cut off here. I mean, I've got naval stuff. No, we're going to have to turn around with these tanks and do that. Okay, looks like the 2 is going to be enough to do it. Alright, you keep running up the coast then. Because, yeah, cutoff would be bad, although we're in a good position to go and fix that. We got some airports over here we can grab, which is great. We finally finished our entire land doctrine. Hurrah! We haven't done any naval doctrine for a while, which, maybe we should, because we actually are losing a couple of things here and there. It is officially 44. Let's go and finish the infantry equipment, because that's always really handy and important. I'm going to get you to just push that out over there. You're doing that while we do this. Germany, South Africa, already halfway. What's your national unity? 85%. Everyone's got really good national unity in this game, I think, compared to the baseline. Maybe it's just the way it feels like to me, but it certainly seems that way. Good. If we do this, these guys should be completely cut off. They are sitting in mountains. So they're still going to be, a little annoying to pop, but not that badly. There we go. We can get 100% surround on them over here. You're going to come over here, grab this airport, and then we can operate and maybe drop a nuke and speed up the German collapse here. We'll see. All right, still trying to just take that. You are not really going to have any luck over there. So I'm going to get you to just do this and broaden our holdings, perhaps get another airport as well. How do we have more civilian factories? I mean, I've already built a ton of nuke centers. You know what? Screw you. We don't need you anymore. Airplane over here. Looks like one of our allies has already moved some planes in here. If I mouse over this, Dominion of India. You know what? Good enough, Dominion of India. You've been a real bro. You were a little annoying to take because someone forgot to hit a play button. Well, we did originally, and then it wasn't working, and then I forgot that I'd stopped the play button. Stopping the play was good. Forgetting to restart the play was less positive. Yeah, pinch these guys off, and then we'll make the run to Pretoria as a group here. That's going to be okay. I don't think we need to beeline quite so insanely. You are going to just keep... You're going to try to make it to the other side over here. Just try to cut this in half. That's going to be swell. Speaking of swell, if we could cut that, that would be nice. You can see there's a lot of my troops are sort of shuffling around a bit. That's because this green front line is ridiculously long. And there keeps being a lot of the strategic redeployment, which is why I should be trimming this front line down. But I'm doing a fair amount of manual commands at this point, so it's fine. You guys go. And go. I'm pretty sure once we take Pretoria, that will be the end of South Africa. There's another victory point there, but it's only worth 1. So, percentage-wise, it is not enough left. That's right. I'm going to ignore the civilian factories, possibly for the rest of the game. We'll see. And then I might actually just, my entire green and blue group, I might just right-click on the German capital. Okay, you guys are surrounded. Let's go and just eliminate you. Simplify our front line a little bit. I think green's got a double front line. No, actually, who's this? Weird. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, do we have Pretoria? Is it right here? No. Oh, yes, it is. Excellent. How have you not capitulated? We might have to wait, like, the 24 hours. No, you got a little sliver of something there. It's surprising. But all right. Oh, there might be a victory point here. Oh, it's worth 3. Yeah, okay. That might be enough for them. Well, clearly it is. But looks like we're going to take Durban here. And that should be that. It looks like all these troops are actual South African troops, so we shouldn't have to clean up any messes. You have capitulated. Oh, no, right over here. Who dat? Brazilian Transitional Government. Okay. All right, well, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to tell green, right-click. Blue, right-click. But, oh, and you're going to go through there? Perfect. That's exactly what I want you to do then. So you just bop things along the way, and that's going to be fine. We've got some unassigned divisions. Just stay here for now, actually, until we can get the situation in Indonesia sorted out. Now, we have some ships parked here. Excellent. That's exactly what we're looking for. We now have the ability to go around here. I'm going to transfer you to the... this naval base, Natal. We'll get you to patrol here and here and here for now. But the idea is still we're going to try to move you over there. We'll just get some more naval bases. We'll just have you, you know, be functional for a little bit. My ship production, you're still being assigned to some sort of fleet. Yeah, you're being split a little bit, but that's okay. The Channel Fleet may or may not actually still be a Channel Fleet. I think the Channel Fleet actually still is over here. Is it still called Channel Fleet? Yeah. And so you keep getting some ships added to you. You don't have a ton, but we could split you in half soon. And that's almost certainly what we're going to do. We're going to have you help gain some control over here. Just going to make sure that that land there gets taken. Next level fighter. Excellent. We'll go and upgrade you to the carrier type as well. And so my standalone fighters, you're going to get upgraded to the level 3 and level 3. And we could have spent air experience on there. Bah! Bah, I say. Now, Madagascar is held by Germany. And that could be annoying. What do you got here? 1 victory point. Any others? Not at a glance. So hopefully we can get another level of capitulation here. We'll see. Oh, hey! Name just didn't begin. The French Republic getting very large. And I would appreciate if I had any direct control over this. I could probably ask for occupation status somewhere, just so I could do some upgrades and things, but that's all right. It's funny how there's not a front here, but it's because it's between 2 lakes. So that broke the front line. But that's alright. As long as we can keep just right-clicking on Dar es Salaam over here, we're going to be okay. Air superiority, tactical bomber, ground support. Air superiority. I just feel like it's important to win that particular race and therefore get that bonus in combat. So everyone should still be right-clicking over here and trying to work their way over. Excellent. So, Indonesia. You still have... Oh, you're starting. That's interesting. I must have had an ally come in here. Right over here. Now, hopefully he doesn't run away partway through and then get my ship sunk. Or my marine sunk. I've lost enough of them to naval transport so far. I don't know why. Are you the one on patrol? No, Kingdom of Canada Fleet 2. You're one of the fleets that I told to go here, so now you can. So we must have just been blocked from going around the Cape. So now that we've got a bit of a naval presence, now we can reach there. So one way or another is we had no ability to send ships over here. Now we do. We've got some on patrol. That landing is going to go well. As soon as they land, the purple group, which is stood around here, they're going to go and make their way over as well. We got some tanks, mostly infantry. We might want more tanks, but we don't really have a ton in the bank. Once we get Africa dealt with, we can do that. Not that we need massive numbers, I think, to take this. That looks like another naval invasion at the same time. Dominion of India. God damn, these guys, though. They are great. So I'm going to go ahead and do this and assign to you a level 5 field marshal. Is your front line already here? Did I not draw a second front line somewhere down in the south? I thought I woulda. There we go. Keep going on the attack. And then some of you go around this way. Yeah, there are going to be supply problems, especially if I keep shoving people in there. Can you not? Really? Okay, another capitulation. Now, I need to make sure I don't hit pass on anything. Not liberate. Or, pass is fine. I just can't hit done. Oh, we want to take Flanders, Wallonia. Yeah. Oh, no, I can't even do that. So I will just pass once to get some points. Now, Russia's going to take some stuff over here, which is fine. I'm actually wondering about specifically taking Madagascar over here. Now, there's no supplies or anything, but it would be a nice little base to operate out of. I mean, there's not going to be that many supplies. Well, you know what? On the Cape. Both that for naval process, and there's actually a good amount of resources down here. I can still take that. I can still take that. Maybe I should still take this. Over here. Ah! Okay, that's too much. What specifically are we most interested in? Oh, claiming this would be handy. Now, we might lose it right away, but it's got rubber, and we can put some troops there, maybe build some things up. Maybe this place with the airbase. Okay, that's too much. Can I take this? No. Okay, so we will end the turn taking this much. Excellent. You know what? Let's leave that. Non-contiguousness. Oh, shit, I can take all of Indonesia. Oh, we're done. We don't have to take all this. Again, I feel like this might be a difference between this game and the base Hoi 4. There's a lot of rubber there. There we go. I can take that. Very close to my limit here, so I'm taking teeny little tiny things. Okay, that's too much. Here, can we take that? Can we take this one? Yeah, okay, then I'll end turn. Okay, Flanders, Wallonia. We're taking you. More rubber. How much more can we take? Portugal would be nice. I don't know. What else we got? More Indonesia stuff. Take all states. There we go. There's more German. I guess I'll end this turn, though. I don't know, I can't. click the take all states. Maybe because someone's already taking some over here? I'm not sure. Oh, I literally can't fit it all in. There's a lot of resources there. Okay, you know what? We're going to reset this turn and just pass for points. Oh, it's because I literally can't. Okay. Then we will pass again. I mean, I must be able to now. There we go. Madeira, Azores, San Verde. Yeah, so that's all fine again. Maybe I won't care about northwestern Africa right now. Let's get a few more holdings in a few strategic locations in Africa. I mean, we're not going to continue, but you can imagine, like, more naval ports in a few areas here. Or more oil, Nigeria, because we've got this. So we want a series of naval bases. We want to know that we can do a series of naval bases. We'll get here next to Somalia so we can keep an eye on them. Here, we'll take up Kenya as well. Madagascar is cool. If there's, because at some point there's going to be some sort of horrible disease that wants to kill all of mankind. Taking a bunch of islands in the Pacific. I mean, we may as well get a chain here just because it feels cool. But taking a bunch of islands here for naval bases. Again, very strategic, very powerful. Let us assert our dominance long term. I don't know what else we can click from. You know what? I'm just going to end my turn here. Okay, there's nothing there, there's nothing there. It's just German Empire left. And yeah, because it's mostly here. I'm going to pass again. I think Russia's about to take a ton, though. All right, let's just grab whatever. It's going to be border gore-rific. We can sort it out after. We're probably going to be asked to liberate some stuff anyway. End turn. Ooh, Tahiti. Yeah, if we can get up with more of these islands, that would be nice for, like, vacation destinations. Seychelles, Christmas Islands. I don't know what all the islands are here, as opposed to other things. Oh, there we go. End turn. That's as much as we can take. Da, 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 da. End turn. Oh, there we go. I can actually see the Polish states. Alright, I'll just pass. Russia will probably take. Pass, pass, pass. Alright, fine. I'll take these. End turn. Literally nothing else to do. We hit done. And we are at peace. We are at peace. The second Weltkrieg has come to an end, with us having colonies all over Africa, really locking in a lot of that control. I'm curious as to what my extracted resources are. Almost 2,000 units of oil, 1,200 units of rubber, these big shortages that tend to develop a lot. We actually have, if I kill all the imports, we have a surplus of everything except aluminum. For some reason, we would still have to import aluminum. Of course, we could import from something within the Entente, so we've got, good, solidity there. There's no way that the Russian state would be able to oppose me. Oh, they could have up to 250 divisions. We have 222 divisions. Now, some of those are the cavalry, but most of our divisions are exquisite. I have no doubt that we could take the Russian state. No doubt at all that we could take the Russian state in a straight-up war. I'm willing to bet our technology is better. I'm willing to bet we could prep something. Hell, we got a ton of nukes, and they probably don't have any. But I'm not going to bother with that. I feel very satisfied with the reign of the Kingdom of Canada, having secured territory from the syndicalists. That was our initial vengeance plan. And then after that, we decided to spank Germany for beating us in World War I. Now that that has been resolved, we are happy with the fact that we are absolutely, absolutely in the most dominant position in the world. Probably, I don't know if there's a way to find out, like, the total goods that are around. But, I mean, let's say, if we take a look at oil, for example, right? And look at exported. So, we are producing this many, and some percentage of this is available for exporting. We're currently exporting, like, 1,000 oil, which is 5 times more than the next highest country has available to trade. And, oh, I was going to say, now, of course, that might depend on their trade policy and how much they're trading away, but they're export focused. We probably have control of more oil than anyone else in the world, period. We probably have more control of every single resource in the game, despite the fact that we do have the shortage of aluminum. We do extract almost 800. We could even increase that. So we have a solid lock on the world's resources. We have ports in strategic locations everywhere in the world. We control the Panama Canal. We actually control all of North America. These are all of our puppets. We haven't touched South America, but, you know, that's okay, because, again, we've got control of the Panama Canal, so our ships rule. We've got allies in the Caribbean. We actually do have allies in the Caribbean here. They clearly are going to fall within our sphere of influence. That's no doubt whatsoever. Europe, again, the French Republic is part of our faction, and more importantly, we've got, and the United Kingdom is part of our faction. Close friends, not really our puppets, but we do control a ton of territory here. We've got this weird little area of formerly Poland over here. Probably what we would do, what? Can we, like, create a puppet? I don't know if that's a thing we can do. If I, like, released Poland, is that a thing? I'll never find this in this list. Is it based on, like, when you picked stuff up? Because it might be... Yeah, I have no idea. I'll never see them. Oh, that flag I was wondering about before, that was the flag of Indonesia. That's right. So the flag of Poland in real life is white on top, red on the bottom, right? And Indonesia's red on top, white on the bottom. I think that's true in real life. But the Poland Ball comics has the Poland ball with the red on top, white on the bottom, because, you know, it's got to confuse people like me or something like that. So I don't know. In reality, what we'd probably do is have this be a puppeted government over here. Clearly, this would be a massive military interest, being it would have to be protected, but this is our front line against the Russians. It really is, actually. That's the thing. If we want to bring a war to the Russians, we would actually have a hard time on our initial assault. That being said, we could probably generate a huge punching power here. Lots of tanks here, and a massive paratrooper assault to extend our front line early. Phase 1 of the war, rebuild a new proper front line over here, get a lot of troops in, and go. Not much of the way of ports here, but again, the German Union is our puppet. So in fact, we do have a broader front line here, but, you know, if these guys start to misbehave or something like that. And really what we do is we keep going up the tech tree over into our planes. We get all the jet strategic bombers, the jet fighters over here, and if the Cold War ever starts up, then what we do is we unload like 10,000 super long-range planes over here and just nuke all of Western Russia. So Canada is now in charge of the world, and everyone is sorry. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time when we start a new game of Hearts of Iron 4. Probably be a little while, you know, a few days, couple of weeks, maybe something like that, but I do intend to come back. See you then. Bye-bye.